What do I do here? I actually don't know what to do here. This is such a dumb spot. Such a dumb spot because obviously ace jack, obvious. Check back flop, check back turn. Like ace jack is in there. I don't know what to do in this spot. I mean, check raise seems bad. Bet fold seems bad. Bet call seems bad. It all seems bad. What am I supposed to do? Welcome back to another stream here on the PokerStaples channel. Thanks so much for joining me on this beautiful Monday, and it is a huge Monday. It's potentially a game-changing Monday today. Actually, you know what? I got to patch up for this one. This one we got to patch up for, dude. It's a big day. Listen, we've got some moments of time. Let's get that nice and square. Is that square? Yeah, sure. Exciting times, man. The WPT 500, we played down to a final table today. Just like last time, anything can happen. We could do it. But let's get it going here. Sevens, peel. Peel, if they squeeze all in, we just don't fold, basically. And if they don't, we play post-flop against slightly wider than normal range with the bounties. Okay, 3-4-10. Feeling good about our situation right now. Pot size bet, we call. Turn ace. Check, check. River 5. I have to hope it's like, I don't know, king 8 suited that gave up on the turn. Check, 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 check. Yeah. Wow, nines. This is going to be an all-in against Juan, who has 30 blinds. Even without the bounty, it's an all-in, but with the bounty, it's extra special. Good luck. Come on, call it with the 8s, Juan. Dang it. Toon Mulder goes to the raise. We're going to call with 2s, especially with the bounties. Wow. Bottom set on ace 5 deuce, 2 clubs. Small raise, I think. We get back raised. We call 3 on the turn. And hopefully this is a flush draw. Possible to have 5s for Toon Mulder. Ace king, ace queen, reasonable, relevant. We're all in. Good luck. Come on, let's go. Huge pot, 250K in the 1K chat. Raise the king jack, or raise on the button with the king jack. We call, squeeze, re-squeeze. I am going to call here, actually. I know it seems crazy, but I think this is a super wide range with this 250 bounty. They're opening on the button. Their button range is super, super wide. And I think they're going to hunt the bounty aggressively here. I also don't think they're going to do this with aces, kings, queens, jacks. I think they're mostly going to flat and try and induce us to come along. So pretty sick. Risking it here for 130 blinds, but I think it's worth it. And massive pot, I think. Yeah, good luck. King, queen, or jack. Come on! Let's go! Oh, it's huge, man. $250 bounty, and we got to be chip leader. We're chip leader. Let's go. Whoo! $500 bounty in play here. That's intense. That's intense, dude. Bro, don't move us off this table. It's so sad. Look at this. Don't. Ideally, not now, dude. Would be. If we could not do it now, that would be great. Maybe next hand? Nice. Folding. King 9 suited. Good enough for me, man. Really interesting spot here. We shove. Why? They're going to have a wider opening range with this stack. King 9 suited when called is not the end of the world. And they have a bounty themselves. So you can see Jack. Doing okay. Doing okay here. That's a good start. Keep it clean. Come on, dude. Let's go. Another 250 bounty. Let's go. Let's go. 500 of bounties, chat. 615,000. We call. It's kind of nice here because unless they pick up a really strong hand, they don't want to open up the door for Pim, you know? Because then Pim could just like, you know, rip it in their face for 200K. But if they pick up a nice hand, of course they're going to want to ISO this and like get this 500 themselves. But if they have like queen 5, they're just going to call and see a flop, which is cool. Nice. We can just get a call. All right. Come on, dude. 7-6-4. 7-6-4. Pair of 8s is interesting. This is an interesting sitch here. Because the thing is, you got to add this 500 into the pot, which changes the situation here. So we actually bet bigger than we normally would in a 4-way pot because of this 500 bucks. This is not as big as it looks. And Sven check raises to 91,000. Well, I may fold my hand now. The thing is, Sven's got to know that he has no fold equity against Francois, right? So both of them could have flush draws, overcards, and stuff like that. I don't think I like it against 2 people. And I think we're risking a little bit too much against Sven for like 60 blinds here. So I'm going to fold now. We call. Do we get to see a flop? That's the question. We do. We do get to see a flop. Lead for 22,000 from Sven. I think call. 3 to a straight. Overcard. Dead money in the middle. Not folding yet. So we call. 9. Gutter, man. Gut shot. Check it, Sven. Fold, I think. GG, bounty's gone. That's too bad, man. That bounty sweat was there forever, dude. We're check raising here with queen 9 suited. Against Bruno's range, I'm fine getting it all in. There's going to be some strong diamond draws and then better queens. And we call for 57k more. Really, I'm squeezing out Sven here. Queen or 9. Rip. A new player moving in and a gettable bounty here on 61,000. That's always great to see. We're going to raise suited queen on the button, covering both opponents. I have to be honest, seems kind of close without bounties as to whether we want to raise this hand. But with it, I think it's a clear. Click it open. 3-bet and fold. Sure. 9-4 suited, 250 bounty, shove for 12 blinds. Call, I think. I think it's worth gambling for the bounty. It's not a very good hand, but I think it's good enough. Let's rumble for it. We are dominated, dude. Spades. 4. Another 4. Oh, it's another 4. Okay. Listen, dude. Sometimes you run hot. Do we have a fire emoji? No, we don't. We really should. That's a big miss. We need the fire and the ice emojis. And that's obvious. 5s. Beautiful. Beautiful hand. Call. Call with our monsters here too, though. I mean, with this situation, right? Shove. Snap reshove from Pedro. So fast. Wow. I think folds. What's interesting about the timing of Pedro is that, does that help us or hurt us? Obviously, in like a fish, that helps us that they snap it in there. It's close. I don't think there's enough upside given our stage of the tournament here. I'll fold. 10-9 suited. I'm going to call. Good squeeze spot for both of them. Good squeeze spot. Flop at the top pair. Nice. We like it. Now, something worth noting is that Pedro, again, I think has more of their nutted range than they typically would because of the bounty situation of these two, right? The squeeze and the re-squeeze, it's a really profitable thing to flat monsters, right? That said, 10-9, we just flopped top pair. We're happy. We have the backdoor flush shot, bet at 25k, very easy call. See a turn. Let's make it a 9. 3 diamonds, similar. I mean, we don't beat over pairs, but we picked up a flush draw to go along with our top pair. Definitely have a call on the turn, even if it's a pot-sized bet. We continue. Where it gets tough is on the river, you know? It's 60,000 here. Come on, let's go. Thankfully, we missed the diamond, because if we didn't, we were losing. That was ace-high diamond draw there. Let's go, dude. Come on. King Deuce of folds. Mostly call and then a low frequency 3-bet. 3-bet's going in. It's one of those spots where I'm just like 1 in 6 times, you know, with like the junky queens and kings and jacks offsuit, but mostly call. And we rolled a 6, man. So Michael raises, Pedro calls, we folds. Wow. Tough one, actually. I think with ace deuce, I guess we raise folds. I don't think it's worth it for the bounty. Against Sven, it kind of sucks, man. 24 blinds, but a double bounty. And the thing I'm wondering is, like, is it just profitable to straight shove here for 31 blinds? I don't know. I don't think we want to, by the way. I think we don't mind raise folding this because we make a lot more money the other parts of our range when we have a raising range like this instead of a shove, but I'm curious. Queen Jack 5, 1 hearts, we bet. I don't think too small. Again, we want the option to get them all in by the river, so I don't think we want to choose like an 8,000 size here with our bluffs or our value hands. We want to be able to make like non-3x pot bets on the river. Make it a call 9 of hearts. How do I want to play this, dude? I really don't want to bet folds. Going for a rare. The thing that I really hate is when I get check raised by either a club draw or like a top pair queen or a straight or something like that. They bet and we'll raise river. Yes, we're going to raise into some full houses, but not enough. And I think it's really hard for them to put us on a flush draw here. It's just kind of fun. Good luck. Let's go, dude. 250 bounty. We're up to 1,000 in bounties and a huge stack now. 800,000, dude. Let's go. We played that so funky, man. Queen Jack, Michael. Oh, bro, if you shove, I call. That's the sick thing. Check back. Queen Jack off. In position. Check on 10-8-4. Double gutter here. Check again. By betting, we're getting like king 3 to fold, you know? That's it. You know, like the worst kings, and that's it. We have the nuts. Let's go, man. Let's go. We raise on the button. It's not a great hand. Ace 3 offsuit. I mean, it's definitely worth an open on the button. But what I mean is if I get shoved on for these 27 to 35 blind stacks, we're not going to call off. 50 left, 29 pay. In 5th place. Now, Sven raises all in. It's pretty interesting on 33 blinds. Probably a call if Pedro folds, but if Pedro shoves, then obviously not the case. Calling against the bets from Pedro with the overpair. Check raise 260K from Sven. And I think we call. Sven doesn't really want to flatten the spot. Wants to raise or fold most of the time. So I think call is reasonable. Pretty hard for Sven to have pairs here that are better than our 6s. So it's either a 4 or a diamond draw or some other bluff most of the time. The occasional slow play of big pair. And this is how you get Sven when they have a 4. Oh, Sven. Sven, have a 4. Please, Sven. 52,000, just call again. They have diamond draw. Let them bluff diamonds. Let them hit diamonds. Whatever, you know, we call. Let them have a straight now. Let's go, dude. Come on, chat. Let's go. 687 bounty. We are officially salmon felt, dude. 1688 in bounties. 1.1 billion. Big pot there. Okay. Let's go. Calling a call. Jack 10-3, 2 hearts. We've got a open-ender to the nuts here. Lovely. Small bet. Lovely, lovely, man. Andre calls. Turn is 10 of clubs. It's a sucky turn, man. It's not a card we're going to bet with a lot. If we have a 10, we're not going to bet that often. Sometimes we do, but not a ton. Andre definitely has some 10s. Our straights have now been counterfeited by full houses every once in a while. It's just a sucky card. Check, check, I think, is clear. River, the straight. Against a big bet, we just call, I think, actually. It's a small bet. We raise and then fold to a jam. Fold to the all-in, though, against what would likely be 3s full or Jack 10 or Ace 10 at that point. All right, we take the lead. We take the lead, chat. King 7 is ahead. King 7 is ahead. King 7 gets both the bounties. Oh, Dalton. That's 2 bust outs, though. Now we're flying. What, 35 left now? 35 left now. We're on the bubble. Goodbye, Salmon Felt. It was nice, but bubble felt is official. 3-bet against Pedro. Against a 4-bet, we just flat. That's the main concern in this pot. Against either of these two, we can gamble for, 53 blinds, covering for a bounty. $812 bounty, by the way. But we just take it. 100K. Dalton goes for the raise. Nice $800 bounty. Our hand is garbage, but it's an $800 bounty. It can make some straights. I think we're going to call here. Let's hit a little 5-6 flop. 5-6X. 4. Okay. Well, how we get it is there's a 4 on the turn. That's how we get it. Here. Bet on the flop. Call. Oh, it's a 4, bro. Dalton. Check raise. Queen. We bet pretty big here and fold to a jam, I think. Bro, what do I do here? I actually don't know what to do here. This is such a dumb spot. Such a dumb spot. Because obviously ace jack, obvious. Check back flop, check back turn. Like ace jack is in there. We have trip 4s. They also have king, queen, and king 10 and queen 10, by the way. They don't have king 10. I don't know what to do in this spot, man. I mean, check raise seems bad. Bet fold seems bad. Bet call seems bad. It all seems bad. What am I supposed to do? Call the big raise from Andre. Live your life, Dalton. Run it. 7s? Good. Run it. Check. Check, check, please, Andre. Please, bro. Check, check this. I don't want to lose a medium pot to 8s here. 2/3 bet. We call to the turn. Check queens, kings, and aces, Andre. Check them, man. Snapped. We're good. Let's go! Chip leader, baby. Come on. Let's go, chat. Beautiful. Against what? Ace, king, ace, queen? Ace, king. Nice. All right, dude. We're in the lead of this tournament. We're in the lead. Hit a set against Andre. Bit of a boring flop. King 5 deuce, 2 spades. Get to call c-bet for half pot. Fine. Turn is a good turn for 7s. Block river. Really good river to block. We get called from 5x, from 6x, from some ace highs because spades miss. It's like we can get called by a lot of worse hands. And they can pretty much only raise a king. We block 7-8 as well. This is just nice. Here is an all-in ace king against 4s. If 4s holds, the bubble has burst. We want ace king to win, actually. We like this bubble pressure, but it's still happy news because we are in the money next hand, chat. This hand's over. This hand's over. We're in the money. 1353, 1688 cash. Call at 3,000. Call with twos. We don't need to raise or anything. Just pair is good. Two flop, ace 9-3. We get a bet at 40K. We call, turn. Raise is kind of interesting too, but call, I think it's fine. Raises will happen very infrequently. Like ace 9, 9-3 suited, sets of threes, and then like backdoor flush draw, like weak queens and kings probably, but more queens and jacks probably. Jack 10, backdoor flush draw, something like that. Folded the big bet on the turn, I think is fine. King 10, we want to play. Going to call. I think we have quite a nutted calling range here as well with our bad hands like this too. Because these 30 blind stacks can squeeze shove, so when we have queens, kings, aces, we mostly flat in this spot, I think, given this situation. Let's think about the overbet. There's no real bounty incentive here, so I think a pot size will do the same thing as the overbet in this spot. Jack on the end. So take out ace X. I don't think we want to bluff any ace X here because we have king X and we have 10X as well. And some 9X and some 5X, but rare. King 10. Queen 10 is a little bit better, but it's pretty decent actually. Jack X gets to check and or small value bets. I think this is a good bluff. We're going to go for it here. I think it's a good combo to bluff here. We need some bluffs, right? We're going to have some bluffs. We don't want to overdo it. We don't want to bluff ace high very often in this spot because we're trying to fold out ace high, right? Trip sevens. That's too bad. But we have a clear raise and the shorty doubled up. So now we're all kind of tied-ish between 30, 32, and 40 blinds. King Jack 3 bets with ace 7. Barrel again, I think it's fine with ace 7. We're going to go for a small bet against Andre. All right, we're back. Cool. Sorry about that, guys. The delay is going to increase by about a minute. I don't know why the internet dropped out, and it dropped out again. Don't really know what's going on here. Bro, not now. No. Do not time out here, bro. Come on, let's go. Oh my goodness, 1781 bounty. What just happened? Reconnect, bro. Oh my goodness. Queen 9. Call. So the check of the flop. Check. On the other table, 4-6 suited takes out aces. GG. Down to 19. Check, check. River 3. Check. Feel good about Queen 9, but probably a little bit too thin to value bet. I also think they're going to protect the range a little bit extra in this spot because they don't want to get check raised all in which case, maybe a little thin here on the end. Ace Queen suited here. Wow. Wow. Oh, man, it's really close, I think. But I think fold. I don't think there's enough upside in this spot. 10 of 18. Check. And check call, I think it's fine in a small blind. Turn 2 pair. Beautiful. I think we want to check raise here. Less than all in or all in? I think all in is fine. No king, queen. No tens. The main sweat. Ace 10 would be great. Ace king of hearts would be fine. Ace queen of hearts would be fine. Take it down. 1.5 million. Okay. There's actually very little limping here, to be fair. I'm going to raise against Thomas here. We don't want to limp that much, actually, with 16 left here. I don't really want to open fold the connected. Like 5-3, I'd fold. 6-4, I'd consider what to do. 5-4 connected, I feel like we want to raise here. Gonna call. 10-10 deuce. Check. We check a lot out of position here. We're going to float a lot. We have 3 to a straight. Pre-dry board. Their range is super wide. We raise pre-flop, but like when we have pairs, we often start with a check. We just start with a check a lot on this board out of position. So we just check call. And then hopefully turn goes check check, or we hit a 5 or a 4 or a 3. Ace is pretty good as well. It could lead on an ace. Hopefully goes check check here. And then we can bluff river. 8 on the river. I like bluffing here again. We raise pre-flop. I like going for the bluff here. That's 255 I think is reasonable. Take it down. Let's go. Fold. Just folded the jam. Fold king 5. So we don't want to call very much pre-flop, but I think 9s we definitely do. Jack 7-5, so with the check and call against Ivan. Don't see any reason to do anything else. Just check call, see a turn. Pretty big bet. Well, not a big bet, but a board texture I'd expect some small betting. So kind of big given that. Again, I think a call here. Take some time, which we would do with a 5. And then decide on the river. The unfortunate thing with 9s is that we block 9-10 and 9-8, which is a really solid bluffing hand. And 9-6, by the way. But I still think we get to call here on the turn. Queen 6 against Queen 9. Ola Shemian is out. We're down to 15. And fold the river is okay. Raise ace 9. The sort of hands, we're tightening up our range, right? But sort of hands we like raising are going to have these suited ace blockers, suited king blockers, right? And we're going to drop some of the middling stuff, right? Drop some of the queen 10, but raise more ace x and king x, basically. Patrice calls, jack 5-4 on the flop. We do more checking than normal here. Typically, I'm just going to bet. I'm going to go half-half. I still think we want to bet often. The junky aces, we're going to bet less often than normal because, again, stack preservation is a thing and important. Check, check. We're not bluffing anything here by betting. I mean, maybe we could bluff like a 3 by the river, but not enough upside. We just check it back with ace 9. 7 to the end. Pretty bad river cards. They have 7x, 5x, 4x in the range some. Granted, not as much as normal because they are going to fold more of those junky hands pre-flop, in theory anyways. So the range does skew a little bit higher. Wow, and a bit of 200k, which is very polarized. Makes me almost want to call this because I don't think they have hands like 4-5, you know, offsuit. I think more of those fold given the stacks the way they are. I think there's more king x, more queen x, more 10x. They do have some 6x though, you know, a6 for sure, king 6 suited, queen 6 suited, fine. It's close, man. Ernest is all in. I think it's a reshove for 6 blinds and the 437 bounty. I think they're gonna have a wide enough range that we get to gamble here. So good luck. 3 all in. Chris Lynn, this is the big side sweat, right? We've got a 650k side pot against Chris Lynn. We should have decent equity most of the time, but a lot of money in this pot. Good 6, 7k in equity here probably. Oh, holds. Come on, let's go. Oh, it's so good to see that, man. Let's go. Come on, chat. 3,900 cat in bounties. 2,200 cashed. Oh, man. That's such a sick thing to see, dude. Third place. Now, third place. All right, it's good. Raise here with Queen Jack. If the shove comes in, we can't do anything about it. Chris Flats. Huh. I call Chris. I don't want to call too often, but that huge bounty I think we do want to play. Yes. Check call. Check call. Folds. Very little limping. I think I probably want to jam again, actually. Yeah. This one sucks in that, you know, we just get called by ace 10 or whatever. But I don't think we want to have much limp there. I think we want to keep pressure on, so. Raise 3-bet, we fold. On the table, queens take down a big pot against Thomas. They're tied 1.7, 1.5, 900k, 2.5 million, 2.5 million over there. It's well, I mean, I guess our table's similar, right? 2.5, 3, 1.5, 1.7, and 900k. Chris is all in, 13 blinds with that $3,300 bounty. 7-8 suited against 10s. Sweat. 10s double. 1.6 million. And oh my, stacks are tied again, dude. Stacks are tied. Oh, God. Whoo! 6 of 10, chat. 6 of 10. Ace 9. I like 3-bet here to 330. I think it's a decent 3-bet bluff against Pedro. We get a call. 8-8 jack on the flop. I think check and bet turn is better than betting flop. Well, now on the turn, we don't have to. King queen against king jack. King queen doubles up. Pedro bets on the turn. We have a clear call. I'm thinking I should probably call here Turn quite good. They snap it in as well on the river. They have to be somewhat concerned about me having big hands here, checking back flop, I think. Shouldn't have very many 8x. I think I should call this. Yeah, when I check flop as well. They just snap it in. Don't block diamonds. Oh, bro. Oh, it's an atrocious flat pre-flop, man. How do they have queen 10 suited? 6,100. Oh. All right. That's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to be back Thursday night for League. I don't know, man. Sucks. It sucks to go out in 10th. Sucks to see that hand.